It's your girl, Donnie Groovy. I'm back with another reaction video to my title. I'm reacting to Oblock. It literally just says Oblock, but this I think it's a documentary because I saw Fandom on Twitch. He was reacting to it, so I was like, let me react to it. But this shit, I didn't realize it was this damn long. But I think I'm gonna do like part 1, part 2. But we're gonna go right into this. There's a fucking documentary about Oblock. I feel like there's mad documentaries about Oblock. Oblock is one of them blocks that's like known. Like, you know how like your like not your neighborhood but your city has like them blocks that is just known. I feel like Oblock is like a tourist attraction basically. That's what Oblock is. A tourist
I say
attraction.
if me see a buck play with us, you put his body in the trunk, do we?
Damn, I just started. I just started the video.
Grammarly makes editing
literally just started. Sheesh.
Then we take them to the dump, and they know we play for keeps, and they know that we ain't sweet. Grab a broom, we finna sweep. Oblock finna clean the streets. Boy, you better grab a heat or get put up on a T. Put your name back R&P, or your name get turned to weed. In the racket, ain't no pad. Any state, we on your.
No matter what, niggas play.
Fuck the.
Photo, but it's fast.
We ain't goofy, do that crash. We gon' spin and spin again. We gon' hit our last friends. We gon' show him we ain't playing. We gon' leave him where he stand. That's really, yeah, that's how I wanna be successful.
Right, big goof ass, man. Check it out.
I'm sorry. Why is this slow music like he passed away or something? Like, so as he said, I want to be successful, you hear the violence. Why? Damn.
Nah, since you ain't, you got to throw a Oblock.
That's fucked up. I'm not throwing up shit. I ain't throwing up shit. I don't know, but I ain't throwing up a damn thing. Cause then you gonna have them like you gonna have their ops coming to you like what's all that shit, you know what I'm saying?
We're here in the Parkway Gardens housing development in Chicago, otherwise known as Oblock. 24 building complex on the city's south side.
Y'all know what's
Michelle Obama group.
I heard about that. Y'all know what's so crazy? That New York literally has like
the
complex
Parkway Gardens housing
houses
development
just like
in Chicago, otherwise known as Oblock. 24 building complex on the city's south side.
Just like that.
It's where Michelle Obama grew up, and it's also where drill music began around 10 years ago. This is Boston. He's been here for a super long time, so he's going to take us back to the very beginning where it all started.
Right now you on the 44, you on one of the gutters building in the block. This motherfucker be the last building he cleaned up. Oh, it's a roach. See y'all in the project? Yeah, roach. That's a baby roach.
That's going to get bigger.
Fuck is y'all doing this shit?
They killing the rats. This bitch be dirty as hell. This building be dirty. I'm from this building. Bro, I used to be one of those places pissing in the hallway and on the elevator. I ain't gonna lie. My mom in the bathroom, one bathroom in here. I'm going to piss in the hallway. I still won't touch the buttons in the elevator. I'm straight knuckles.
Because you think there might...
You just pissed me off by saying some shit like that. Hey, nigga, you couldn't go outside. You pissing in your own build. That's disgusting, bro. Like...
Be on it.
Spit, pee, and I just do all type of shit to the elevator. I ain't taking no shit going there.
Nigga, you live here.
True that. Yeah. Come on. Thank you, man. Nigga, true, boy. True that. And true that, man. Man. One nigga, true that. I ain't like a nigga here, bro. Everybody, what's up? Let's go. That's cracking like GDK. Come on. GDK.
Don't you have baby dad?
Folks, the youngest GDK number, he invented that shit.
To you, like, what is drill music?
We started the word drill with our music. Like, let's do a drill. We started that shit.
Like, how would you explain drill music to someone who doesn't know?
Music that make you like kind of get outside and just be outside. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie. See, I don't know. Drill music don't make me want to do that, but drill music, bro. Like when I'm sad, I gotta listen to drill music. Drill music, and it's so weird and it's so crazy. I always say this. Drill music puts me in like I don't know. Me personally, if I'm sad, I can't listen to no sad ass song. I gotta listen to some drill music. I just gotta listen to some drill music. I can't listen to the sad songs. If I'm happy, I can listen to sad songs. But when I'm sad, I'm not about to sit there and listen to sad songs, make myself even more sadder. I'm about to put that drill music on. I'm about to put trap music on. I'm about to put something with cursing and talking about the ops, all that. I just can't put sad music on. Y'all turn that drill music on.
You get on going? Yeah. So yeah, it turn you up. It give you adrenaline.
Drill music is something that
I mean, in the grander scheme of things, you could see it as, you know, a hyper-violent offshoot of trap generally that, you know, sort of like came out of a very specific area.
I describe drill music as it's violent, but mainly fiction. It's like realistic fiction music. So like, this is why I shot my video, 4K Troll, shot it right here in this park. Right here where you standing at, I shot it right here.
The lyrics are pretty intense in that song.
Grab my Glock, then I grab my mask and hop out, then I blast. But he ain't like, he pulled out his strap and started shooting back. It sound like it's compact to mine, got a double back, it's finna crack. Yeah. But it's all entertainment, see what I'm saying? It's all for like the people. Like, cause like music nowadays is all about like controversial shit. Drama really makes money.
Back to that breaking news live from Chopper to a mass shooting. At least 6 people shot. This all happening at 65th and King Drive in Parkway Gardens.
So what was it like growing up in Oblock?
We had to grow up. We had to really grow up and grow up fast. All that little boy shit went out the window. Everybody around this bitch got PTSD. Everybody around this bitch saying something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we had a brotherhood that can nobody come between. We not letting nothing happen to none of us. Marlo couldn't even beat up OD. We gonna fuck Marlo ass up, boy. You better not put your hands on folks, boy. Put a pipe out, hold on. And it's the same way. Like, we got each other, boy. Oh, girl, we ain't got no daddies. On BDN.
What can you tell us about the year 2011?
2011. I experienced like my first friend get killed. My best friend OD, he died in 2011.
In 2011, a Parkway Gardens resident named O.D. Perry, which Oblock's now named after, was murdered, gunned down just outside the gates of Parkway Gardens. What was one of your favorite memories of you and O.D.?
You know? Man, I got a lot of them bitches.
Look at him smiling and thinking about his friend.
He had this crazy ass dog named 50, bro.
I'm like, that's why sometimes it's up, bro. Like, bro, these like people like them really went through something. Like, bro, like you would think, like, yeah, you live in the hood, but then it's like you see interviews like this, and it's just like, bro, like, damn, like maybe I lived in the good side of the hood or something, because I never experienced nothing like that. I ain't never had to experience nothing like that. Like, I feel like, I don't know if New York was, I don't know, maybe New York is different from, you know what I'm saying, Chicago or whatever, but like, the hood, like, I used to be at, and like, we all like, yeah, we all was close, but there was never no killing and nothing. Like, we really had a good childhood, and it's sad that people like that didn't get to have a, you know what I'm saying, they probably did have a good childhood, but they didn't have, like, I don't know, they just had to experience so much stuff as a kid that no kid should experience. Like, that's it. That no kid should experience what these people
Take money, bro. I was scared of that motherfucker, bro. Oh, like, play with the dog. I'm kid out, boy. I'm playing with that motherfucking dog, bro. I'm tripping. Motherfucker run up on me. Bitch ass on. Oh, right after that, I still don't play with people dogs. I don't give a fuck if that bitch is a chihuahua. Go get your dog for that bitch die. I'm game.
O.D.'s murder was allegedly in retaliation for the murder of Shondale Tuka Gregory, a rival gang member who lived just a few blocks away on 63rd.
It was the sad years of my life, because I had just had my first child and everything. I'm really like traumatized. Like, I ain't know if was I supposed to crash out or fall back. And my mom used to be talking to me like, man, you got a daughter. Don't be like these niggas, don't die.
How many friends do you think you've lost since then?
Over 10 dead on this game. Like, 2 motherfuckers a year. I swear to God. 0 platoon with motherfucking 11. Chiraq and Whitey and 12. We got LAN, J Money, and motherfucker died in 13. My crowd, dog. Hey, I gotta hang up on them. I ain't gonna stop. When they say that when folks died, folks' careers took off. When O passed away, folks took that shit to another level. Keef and Dirt came out. They lit this bitch up, you feel me? So it's like,
shortly after O.D.'s murder, a close friend of his decided to make his first song, which would serve as an Oblock anthem to celebrate the life
I ain't gonna lie.
of Shondale Tuka.
When Keef came out, I had the biggest, I had the biggest crush on Keef when he came out, and I was like 12, because it was like, we never seen something like, you know what I'm saying, Chicago or people like Keef. So yeah, like I was saying, we never seen somebody like Keef. So when Keef came out, when Reese came out, when Fredo came out, Dirk, Who else? I don't think Junior was really out at that time. But then, bro, man, what? I be telling y'all, my friends, we all had, you know what I'm saying, who we picked. Like, my friend, she loved Reese. My other friend, she loved Dirk. Another friend loved Fredo. She had the Fredo in the cut sweater, bro. And everybody know Keef was mine because I loved Keef, bro. I'm not everybody. It ain't mom to my mama to my grandmother to my uncles. Everybody that's around me since I was knows. Don't even say you loved Keef, bro. Cause no, so to this day, nobody loves Keef more. What? No. But yeah, when Keef came out, I had to do something.
You got LA and J Money and.
Cause nobody in New York was looking like him. You know what I'm saying? No. I don't remember seeing no dreadheads.
I ain't no stunt.
He the reason why I love dreadheads.
Bad. Most careers ago. When Old passed away, folks took that shit to another level. Chief Keef and Dirk and came. You feel me? So it's like.
Shortly after Odie's murder, a close friend of his decided to make his first song, which would serve as an Oblock anthem, to celebrate the life of Odie and diss Shondell Tuco Gregory. This friend was named Keith Kozar, aka Chief Keef.
Oblock, we see, bitch. Middle fingers to Shondell. I get out. On my son, I get out. I was on before 2011. This bitch is going up. The block busting, I just got out. I get out, I see Platoon and White. Fools got cocky as hell. I'm looking at how the fuck y'all let OD get killed. Platoon put his head down. He like, man.
Well, damn, that's the first thing you asked him?
I take my daughter up. I remember Icky D came up there. Deep as hell, everybody coming in. Happy as hell. Fat Mac and Stu get the showing out. They get the fight. Hey, Fat Mac. Hey, phone them like, man, y'all was showing out because folks just got out. Dirk and Reese.
I don't even know which battery is dead.
I'm like, I feel in love like a motherfucker. I'm damn. Folks them come rap with me. I'm like, fuck Ogat. I fuck Ogat, you know? You know, they rapping with me. Boom, 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 boom. We talking all us and that bitch crying now. I'm like, damn. I just got out. We all crying right now. What the fuck? Fuck that. We crying. We out here. We get outside.
In the next 2 years, Chief Keef would go from a young Oblock rapper to one of the most commercially successful rappers in the world, with hits like I Don't Like and Hate Being Sober.
Ball out, baby. I've been balling since this is great. Every need to see my damn face.
Chief Keef made it more like global.
Yo, watching his success, you just had to be there to watch the whole thing.
And before you knew it, white America was doing the hokey pokey to murder music and unknowingly singing along to the anthems of an actual gang war playing out in real time. For a year, the conflicts of Oblock were a mystery to the general public. That was until one man came around and exposed the inner workings of Chicago's gang war to the world.
Not gonna lie, I used to watch academics.
I'm in college and I'm doing commentary about
he definitely kept everybody up to date
about like Kanye and Drake and stuff like that at the moment. So I was kind of gaining the audience, and I remember when the drill scene popped off, and I remember doing a video on Keef, and I was like, I love the music. I'm reading the comments, and everyone was like, you're not telling the full story, okay? Because like I'm going in there and I'm doing a quick video, and I'm like, yo, all his ops is dead. You know what I mean? He's dissing them. It's over. You know what I mean? Like these guys won't even need to know their names. And everyone was like, well, no, they're not dead. And actually, the guys who he's dissing just killed his guys. They were talking about people like Lil J. They were talking about the FBG.
If it wasn't for him, I would not know about them other people. When Keef first came out, that's all I knew was their side until like their side started making music back, and then he started reporting it and other like. What else news? He wasn't the only one that was out. There was other people that was out, but he mostly kept us up to date.
I'm like, yo, nobody knows these people. Like, respect them.
I didn't know them. Didn't know nothing about them till like.
Crazy with his songs. So I made this page called The War Chiraq, and I started covering basically just constant feuds that were happening.
It's your boy DJ Academics. Now, information has come to my attention. Now, y'all know I call Lil Breeze the Chiraq Grim Reaper, pretty much because every time you look through his mentions, you see a bunch of dead niggas. CBS Chicago is reporting that a 15-year-old boy, aka Little Nick from 600, was shot multiple times and then he was brought to a hospital where he was pronounced dead by the Cook County medical examiner. At least he died doing what he loved best. Someone actually told me that these guys
guys actually keep score on killing and coonery within Chiraq. The most valuable coon is probably a legit award. The war in Chiraq never stops. The coonery never fucking ends. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
His War in Chiraq series went viral, and the fans were now aware of the ongoing Chicago gang war, particularly as it pertained to the rappers involved.
How many people do you think have died in the war in Chiraq?
It was like we liked the music, but then once she came out, it was like, damn, like, nah, this is real. Like, that's when we realized, like, well, this is real. Like, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't just talking.
This past weekend, at least 52 people were shot, 8 of them killed.
In the following years, between 2011 and 2020, 5,518 people were murdered in Chicago, to the amusement of self-proclaimed Chiraqologists, who created a Reddit page, which now has over 175,000 members.
But I've never seen a place where life was valued less than Chicago. To this day, I've never been to Chicago because of that.
I feel like things bad everywhere. Things just bad in Chicago because, like, this shit came like a movie to people. Like, when it first got famous, people started, like, it was like we was characters.
No,
like,
when that first came out, I was like, Chicago not even a real place. It can't be where these people dying. Like, even if you look at your state and look at their state, you just like, do we live in the same, like I used to be confused. I'm like, yo, Chicago is like a different type of place, bro. Like, Chicago a whole video game, but it's really real life.
Like, you gotta look like an assassin.
Drilling itself is an energy that once people latch onto that shit and you become invested in the story, it's like a soundtrack to a movie, and it sounds bad to say, but it's a soundtrack to a movie that you're watching live. You know, I'm looking at this not like on some voyeuristic, like, yo, oh shit, this is like entertaining. I'm like horrified. What I try to do is satire, hoping people could look at them like, that looks ridiculous. These dudes, like, they're disgusting, right? People took it and they ran with it. Everything I thought.
I'm not even gonna lie, I was probably one of them who never like really. I'm like, as I got older, it was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff they saying in the songs is like I ain't gonna lie, I stopped saying people names in the songs. Like, you know how like when you sing along to songs and they got like Tuka name in the songs, well, most of them got his name in the songs, or anybody else, I just be quiet because now it's like, bro, like, nah, these is real people. Like, younger me, like younger, like when we was younger, we probably wouldn't even care. Like, we gonna say his name, we gonna say we smoking on such and such. But as you get older, you're like, bro, like that's a whole person now. Like, now, like, we ain't little kids no more. We ain't thinking this is just a whole video game. It's not a video game. This is real life. This is my son. Like, now I don't even like saying it. I don't like hearing it.
Sick shit.
Like, it sound fire, but then it's like
thirsty audience, especially in music. The more people die, when someone gets locked up, their streams are through the roof. Music sales going through the roof. Trust me.
True.
I was a driving force in getting some of these guys, other than Keef, eyes and attention and ears to some of their stuffs.
Did you feel responsible for like inflaming gang tension on the streets by covering things?
Smart,
Hell
bro.
no. But let me tell you this, accountability.
Son, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
They say, yo, well, you gave people nicknames.
As soon as you make that enough money for your family and for yourself, you're supposed to leave. You're not supposed to still stay in the hood, still
some other guy
back. Like,
is going to start killing more.
People
to try to get
going
that
back to their hood. Like,
I don't believe I caused any murder. But
there's nothing wrong with doing something for your hood, but to just go back to do nothing.
Instigated any two parties, I'll take blame for that. But motherfucker, if you picked up the gun, I'm not.
He definitely was instigating, bro.
When I started covering war in Chiraq, niggas was dying every day already. I was on Twitter watching people bleed out, and I was like, I can't believe this is like people getting shot like dogs, bleeding out. Everybody filming it, and then you go on social media and everybody saying, I'm smoking on the pack. So you gotta take blame for you doing that. The parents gotta take blame for not being in the kid's life. The cops gotta take blame for them basically just like throwing their hands up in the air and saying, let everybody kill each other. Like, these motherfuckers that like, everybody wants an easy scapegoat.
Listen, stop acting like a bitch ass nigga and just fight, bro. Leave the pipes alone, fight. Oh,
exactly.
It's so fucked up now. It's like a 12-year-old just said, I'll pop you. So not a 12-year-old. You like, bro, just fight him. Why do you think that
I don't want to fight.
Yeah, motherfucker think it's about being a shooter or a killer. Music played a part. But music won 100% why everybody doing this. It's your fucking mama and your fucking daddy. You get what I'm saying? It's your mama and your daddy, bro.
Music
it's not
can make
you
you
to be
do
your environment, but it's your mama and your fucking daddy. It's not how you getting raised, bro. Like, raise your fucking, keep your He's right.
I don't think it's drill music at all.
It's really not the music. Like,
If we was to take drill music away right now, and it be regular hip hop, it's still gonna be the same type of violence. Everybody wants to be a character now for the internet.
On social media, beefing, making threats, making crazy comments, like going on live. You know, it's like, you know, waving the gun in the fucking camera. You know, it's like it's almost like a competition to see who can push it the furthest and get the most attention. Because, you know, there is a fair amount of clout chasing, and, you know, that is a toxic element.
In that way, do you think that drill is like bad for society?
No, because the thing is, like, the realities of what is being discussed in that music was there before the music was there. The music is just an expression of that. It's just a reaction to that.
Exactly.
Like, when you're talking about inner city gun violence, you're talking about poverty, you're talking about poor education systems, you're talking about, like, low access to food, you're talking about low economic opportunities. Those are the kinds of solutions that you would need to apply to that situation.
If you could go back in time, would you make War in Chiraq again?
You know, I've grown. Was it appropriate? Probably wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't do it again just because I think we deal with mental illness in Chicago. And when you see people are kids, these people who are doing murders, like Ronald number 9 was like 17, doing drills and all that type of shit. It's easy to be outraged and also say, damn, how could you guys take a life so easily? But also you got to think about the cycle of mental issues that they're having, the trauma
you
that
don't
they're
know what they've
suppressing.
been through.
After the success of the War in Chiraq series, Academics' formula was replicated.
I mean, I don't know, but some people you can't judge, bro. Like, that's just all they know, bro. Like, that's all they know. That's all they seen. That's all they, like. Sometimes you can't blame some of them, but then some of them just be killing just to kill. Like, some of them just be like. But then some of them really, like, that's all they know, and that's all they know. That's just it.
Times, creating a concentrated YouTube algorithm that turned gang drama into an online mega industry. One of the channels in this algorithm is called No Jumper, which is quite different from the War in Chiraq, but nonetheless features many interviews with gang-related rappers.
Do you even know about gang shit when you first moved to Florida? When did you actually become a 5'5" Crip? You are widely known to be associated with the Hoovers. Some of the dudes who got caught up for this murder are like actual rappers who have videos out with many, many thousands of views. Again, like you say, a lot of the stories are hypothetical, but in this one, you actually mentioned that a specific rapper from Chicago called the girl 6 times.
I really don't watch interviews or like
it just rhymes. You see what I'm saying? The shit just become, you know.
So, I went on the podcast and spoke to the host, Adam22, about the ethics of producing monetized gang content. Do you think drill music is bad for society?
Yeah, definitely.
How come?
Because people are in gangs killing each other and making songs about it and making it sound super cool. And even me as like a 30-year-old fucking white man, I listen to it and I think that it sounds kind of cool, and I struggle with that. But definitely I think it's probably, as much as I like listen to it, it's probably got to be a net negative for society, right? Just the romanticization of violence in general.
Do you think you help make it look cool?
I mean, I
don't know. I feel like when they're on a beat with a fucking 808 going crazy and they're able to like rhyme and make less sense, that probably is like when it sounds coolest. Because they don't really talk about that in interviews, right? I mean, most of like all the Chicago like gang members or whatever, it's like the amount of like street shit you're going to be able to get them to talk about in an interview is pretty minimal in comparison to the stuff that they're essentially saying in their songs.
It just must be crazy because like you talk to so many people who like have died recently. Like you're like the last person to interview FBG Cash.
Right there. His name's on the wall.
Yeah. Do you feel any responsibility for like inflaming like gang beef by having so many gang members use this platform to promote themselves?
No, because I mean I feel like this is a hip hop platform that long ago has kind of been clear to me that that's more or less the gist of what we're doing, you know? Like there was a long time where I didn't do any street shit, you know, in the beginning it was mostly like SoundCloud type stuff and more like avant-garde, you know, internet shit. We've gone more in that direction, and like a lot of like it's also the direction rap's gone in. It's tough to get away from the fact that the fans just want what they want. You know, as a content creator, you kind of have to follow the incentives to a certain extent. It's just been taken to the point where the fans like want this shit to be real. They don't want to hear you say, "I'll shoot you if you come near me." They want to hear you say, "So and so from the other side got killed because he fucked with me." Like the fans are really drawn to that kind of immersion, I guess.
Whenever you grew up, did you guys spend a lot of time in other parts of Chicago? Like, did you ever go like downtown or to other areas, or were you mostly here?
I spent a lot of years inside this gate.
Have you been to like a Cubs game or anything?
And that's
You guys wanna go to the White
sad
Sox?
that some of them like don't know outside the neighborhood. Some of them has never even went to the city of their neighborhoods. Like that, or like that's like the saddest thing ever. Where you can't. Not saying you can't leave your hood, but it's like you are too afraid to leave your hood because like you don't know who you might run into. You know, it's bro. Some of them really never ever left their state, bro. Some of them don't have passports or ID. Can't even get on a plane because they don't got ID. And that's sad. Like some of them really never been to other states, like travel.
In with us?
Yeah, we don't.
White Sox for White Sox! Let's walking White Sox and go Sox! Fuck the Cubs, fuck the Orioles, fuck the Yankees, White Sox.
In my dream,
I thought this was
my dream.
a good okay documentary. I thought it was gonna be like getting some
White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox!
Alright.
Situation. I also believe that the other stuff is not round.
I think it's finished. But this was an okay documentary. It wasn't bad, but I just thought he was gonna care like until like I feel like everything that was on this documentary we already knew. So yeah, this was an okay documentary. I thought he was gonna like really like get into it. Like I don't know like how to explain it, but like it was okay. But if you guys like this reaction, know what to do, like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification bell on so you never miss a new video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.